Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Buki. I'm a food blogger and a content creator here in Lagos. If you're new on my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can subscribe. Also hit the bell so you get notification when I post amazing new content. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this homemade, refreshing fruit juices. They're so good for you. They're filled with all the nutrients from the fruits and they still have most of their fiber, so you know they're really good for you. I'm starting first with this strawberry limeade. This is a mix of sweet and sour that both adults and kids love. My kids especially love this one. So to start, I'm going to first clean the strawberries. I'm going to start by cutting off the stem as close to the head as possible. And I'm going to get rid of all that and wash my strawberries. I'm just going to set them aside for now. Next, I'm going to squeeze the limes. It's not really easy to get the juice out of lime, so I tend to soften them first. I'm just going to rub them with the palm of my hand against this cotton bud just to soften them so that when I squeeze them, I can get all of the juices out. I'll then slice them up and place in my lemon squeezer. I didn't have a lime squeezer, so I'm making do with my lemon squeezer, and it's not the easiest thing, but I'm going to try anyway. If you have a lime squeezer, you can use that, or you can do this by hand. Now that I've gotten all the juice out of my limes, I'm just taking out the seeds now. And I'm going to place the strawberries and the limes in my blender. I'm also going to add a bit of water to help it blend. Now, the reason I'm not juicing this is because when I juice, it tends to get rid of the fiber in my fruits, and I still need that because I want to get all the goodness. But if you have a juicer and you prefer to use that instead, go ahead and do that. I'm just doing this so that I get most of the fiber and everything, still included in my fruit juice. I'm going to then pour it in a sieve and sieve out the liquid. For strawberries, you get most of the juice out, which is really good. The strawberries around here are usually very sour, so you may want to add some honey to yours. You either add some honey or you make a simple syrup with just sugar and water, and you can add that to yours just to sweeten it. And if you're giving it to kids as well, you may consider doing that just so that it's a little sweeter for them. I'm going to stir all of this up now, and my fruit juice is ready. So for me, I'm just going to decant this into a jug so that it's easy for me to pour into my bottle that I'm going to store it in the fridge with. This juice will last up to 3 days in the fridge. That is, if you can keep it long enough. For me, we had it the same day and it was absolutely delicious. And this is what my strawberry limeade looks like. Next, we're going to make this delicious pineapple and coconut drink. This is very summery and it gives you beach vibes. This is just pina colada without the alcohol, basically. So this is one that you're really going to like. And for this, I'm using pineapples and coconut. I'm just going to start out slicing my pineapples, peeling them and chopping them up into smaller pieces. I already cracked my coconut, so that's good to go. I'm going to add them to a blender with some water and blend it until it's kind of smooth. And again, I'm going to pour this through a sieve and just sieve out the juice. Now, coconuts are a little notorious. They don't last as long. So if you make this juice, you may want to consume it within the same day or at most before the end of the next day. Otherwise, the coconut will start to have a funny taste and just ruin your entire juice. But this is really good when you make it fresh. If your fruits are not cold, you can add some ice and just enjoy it immediately. It's a really delicious drink to have. If you want, you can add some rum or some vodka to yours for that extra punch. And either way, you're going to love this one. And this is my pineapple and coconut juice. I'm storing it in the fridge straight away. And I'm going to drink this later on. Next, we're going to make some apples, cucumber, and mint juice. I believe this is common with the Mexican and it's kind of like the everyday drink. This is so refreshing. Pour it over some ice and you guys, this is just going to cool you down like straight away. If it's really been hot and you're coming from outdoors and you have this in your fridge, this is just going to calm you down. You're going to forget all of the stress of Lagos traffic immediately, trust me. I'm going to start first by cutting up my apples. And then I'm going to cut up my cucumbers. Mind you, all of my fruits are already washed. I'm just going to pick some mint leaves to add to this. Make sure that you don't use too many mint leaves because mint can be overpowering and can make your drink bitter. So be careful with the amount of mint leaves that you want to put in this. I'm adding some water obviously to get the blades moving and to just help my juice. I'm going to pour it again in a sieve to strain out the juice. If you have a cheesecloth, you can use that. And again, if you want to juice this, that's fine, but you're going to miss a lot of the fiber in the cucumbers and in the apples. So that is why I prefer to blend mine with some water and sieve out the juice. This juice is actually quite sweet because of the apple, so you don't need to add any syrup or honey or anything to this one. It's just good to go straight. Refrigerate again if you want before you drink, and this can last in the fridge up to 5 days, but mind you, the color may change because of the oxidation of the apples. I'm decanting it and pouring it into these lovely glass bottles that I got from Party Lux, and I'm just going to store it in the fridge this way. Next, I'm making this carrot, apple, and ginger juice. This is my absolute favorite. Maybe because I like ginger, it's just so refreshing. I love the taste of carrots, and these carrots were really sweet, so it just helped with this juice. Carrots are a good source of vitamin C as well as apples, so this drink is really good for your immune. If you want to boost your immune system, this is a drink that you can consider making in big batches, and it's safe to drink every day. So I've just cut up all of my carrots. Next, I'm going to cut my ginger. This ginger has been washed, and I didn't really scrape off the skin since I'm going to save it. I just made sure it was washed to get rid of the sand. Next, I'm going to cut up my apples, and I'm going to add all of this into the blender with some water and blend. Again, I'm going to sieve to get out the juice, and this one, trust me, may also be your absolute favorite because this juice, there's just nothing not to love about it. The taste is great, and ginger just spices everything up. So this is a really good one. This one will last a bit longer than all the other ones, and the color doesn't change. So yeah, you can make a big batch and save it in the fridge and drink it every day if you want. Next, we're going to make this watermelon and cucumber juice. This is another refreshing juice, and you know watermelon is just filled with water. It's like the absolute safest fruit for you to have, and we have a lot of it in Nigeria, so this is a win-win for everyone. So I've just cut up my watermelon and my cucumbers. I'm going to add them to my blender again with some water and just blend. And then I'm going to pour it in a sieve to strain out the juice, and then into this measuring cup and back into my glass bottles so I can save them in the fridge for later. This one is really good, guys, and it's quite sweet too. Depending on the kind of watermelon you get, you're going to end up with a really tasty juice. And this is how I made my 5 refreshing juices. Of course, you can combine your favorite fruits together to make your own homemade juices, and I love making homemade juices because they're just really good for you. They're packed with all kinds of vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants that are really good for you. If you have other recipes that you use and you really like, please share them with me in the comment section. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. Let me know what you guys are making for Christmas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care, stay blessed, and Merry Christmas in advance.